kidding me? He's going to go for it. They win the round. Picks up a triple.
And again, as with yesterday with the quad Mac 10s, it's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, and it's going to be Apex getting 2 kills, making a 3rd as well, making a 4th, setting this round on fire. Which is a sad state of affairs, but maybe the floodgates will open. When it rains, it pours from our sports. Nico with one, Dennis with another one, but Nico's been put down. It's now a 2-on-2. With it all to play for G2. The bomb's been planted as well, but Dennis is going to chime in with another couple kills. He's already dropped to 20.
Being quite vocal about how they played, and you can see as to why. Doing some great deals of work here. Space, what is that? That's a triple coming in for him. That's going to open up this site completely.
You wrecked yourself. Nicely done. And not only this now, but Rain's gone down on the pop-up train. So Jacob moving in is going to try to turn this around for his team. Thankfully, that attempt is going well. He's found 2 kills over there towards the ladder room. Knocking up with Hooch and Mo. And Space, Doja, and Adren fall in sequence. And he finds the first pickup there against Mo. Now Adrian trying to hold this, but he picks up that first one, turning it around, even spots Jacob a little bit there as he comes out of the smoke. The pop flash from the right, it's not really going to hit that well, and Jacob just going for the defuse on his own, but in fact he comes out, it doesn't matter though. Adrian closes things out on his own, and indeed Gambit will lead the charge coming out of the first half.
A little haphazard from Keo, don't know why he joined him, and oh my word, what has gone on here? Bit of a back and forth actually, far more costly than FaZe would have wanted. It's going to be the likes of Mo to do a bit more. Everyone's chiming in with a bit of damage into this one. And now Mo and Space last 2 alive, but they've done some brilliant work. You can see it was an extremely clean round, excluding that one M4 that was retained. And Fox and AZ have to save the day again.
Basically kind of stuck behind the E-Box right now, but the problem is Gambit haven't been able to retrieve any extra cash. So with that, as soon as they try to get aggressive, they will ultimately meet their doom in the open. One of them has already gone down, and with that, Fox finds the final kill too. So takes himself to the bottom of the ramp, but Adrian sneaking up through the tanker direction there, takes it down, the molly in hand again, and again also no smoke for these guys. Which gonna get hit pretty heavily too, down to 18 HP.
Oh my god,
what?
Fox!
Doja just burned himself, and now it's just Adrian who's got to run over to the bomb to try and defuse this, where I don't even think there's really enough time to do it. He's tapping on the bomb, he's trying to force him out. There's no reason for Fox to peek it though. It's just going to be a mind game a little bit. He peeks it, but as soon as he does, he finds that last kill. You can see the hype on FaZe now. This is risky. The pressure now coming in from the back of the B-bomb site. Doja and Adrian. This could pay off in huge dividends, though, considering this is correlating with the timing. They're actually starting their hit, and there you go. What? Rain! Amazing reaction from him to take down Doja.
Might go for a little bit of a junk play of it. Now they're going to go for the boost into the site on the retake, but Az is watching this not particularly well enough right now, but he does make up for it for the spray. But Cajun B still alive and kicking. He's the danger player at the moment. Rabino has recovered a rifle, but now this 2-position play coming out from Renegades is pretty decent. Justillo should be able to watch this, and Dignitas are working against the odds here. Cajun B, though, breaks into the site. Doesn't have time for the AWP to really make much difference, and Azza again. Now Rabino left in a 1v3, takes the fight towards long, can't hit the shot, the leap up does come out, and he gets a little bit of tag on the fly, but Rabino adjusts, finds Sponge. No, oh, Rabino gets JKS, it's down to a 1v. No! Rabino, what a sick bit of play to take Dignitas to match point now, 15-12.
Plant position, and Henny landing this shot on Markov is just going to sit at the back of the site, lands it for himself, but now Bolton a 1v2 with 20 health, has to go massive, comes through, does pick up the first frag and gets the spray down. Immortals get a 4th round, but my goodness.
Wasn't pretty, was it?
Best. With it all to do by his lonesome. The bomb still has been planted. It's actually been dropped out in a precarious position from flip side to this clutch now. Actually, is a bit more doable. There's 9 seconds. Phelps has got a 2nd kill, and all he has to do is back away. There's not enough time for Markolov. Phelps is going to pull off a crazy clutch in an integral round to Immortals' comeback. And again, is it going to happen? Becomes a 2-on-2.
No, it's not. Daps is going to tap away both Oscar and Stiko. Nicely played by him. And again, Cloud9 still holding strong. 40 seconds left. Envious need to start battling for control. That's a messy spray from nothing, though. So Devil is going to be able to get that kill. And Shroud still partially blind when Apex goes for the push. And these 2 players just going to line right up. Apex, an easy cleanup there to get the final 3.
This is going... It's unbelievably bad for G2. Shox tries to make a play. Hooch is there now. It's a 1v2, and Smith has to hold on to this. Hooch recovers a gun. Spays in still a good position here. Well, a little bit open on that angle, had to stick in, I guess, but now 1v1, Hooch, the player who I'd called out for a bit of a lacking performance, needs to come up, but no, Smith saves the day in the end with that Tech-9, again clawing 4 kills on the board for G2.
Oh, this is going to go down as well, so now it's all on Rubino. DD on low HP and only max 7, so this could still be very doable for Rubino, who has been playing lights out up to this point. but he has no idea where any of the Tyloo members are.
Questionable plays though from Tyloo, like jumping up from the van when your teammates weren't in close enough proximity to help you out, and they've let this one slip.
Well, Team Dignitas, they're just going to make full advantage of that each and every time.
Sure are. Right now, Config has 15 for 6, Rubino 13 for 4, and it's going to be a fast push from Rubino straight through the smoke. Lands the shot onto attacker, looking for a second, beautiful headshot, and it could be good for a few more. He's only lost 17 health. He comes in for a third kill. A one-man wrecking crew is Rubino. Rubino has a good crossfire with Config. I just can't see how this happens, or hold on a second because Fancy gets a kill before dropping. There's no defuse kit in the hands of Didi, who's already picked up 3 kills. Rubino's going to go for the re-pick, lands the frag, and Dignitas leak into a 12th round.
They can do no wrong at this point.
Hellraiser's trying to maintain some positioning here, but as Angel pushes in, Markelov in with another frag. Oscar trying to bring this back. There's the first one and the second one. Oscar brings that match back from the brink.
Such a rough ask in these kind of scenarios to get entry frags, but Oscar's got 2! How? How have Flipside allowed this to happen? This was a must-win round, and suddenly Hellraisers have the bomb planted. It's very likely they won't be able to convert from this point, but it's a 1v1 now as Zero lands the shot.
It's not done yet. We were discussing this, Orb. Now you're seeing why. He's going right in on this. The thing is, Shock's in a bit of a tricky spot here, just below boost on those barrels. I don't think Stu's seen it. Now he has, but it's too little too late. Shock's, he's not going to miss those. And now 3v4. G2 need to hold this one back, but flashes galore with Cloud9. They start to increase their way to the site. Shock's with a stunner towards nothing. And now 1v4. He needs to go above and beyond. He needs the ace, and he's going to go for it as well. 15 bullets, another for Shock's. This could be absolutely sensational. 1v1 against Shroud. The clock is ticking. Shroud's holding it down, and it's going to be Shock's with the ace. Coming in when it matters. Sheer brilliance from that man. And bear in mind, Cloud9, you know, have had issues specifically on one side more than the other. This is not a scoreline you want to see for a competitive game. However, for G2, this is the perfect build back to where they want to be going. But this could be easily met by the fact that, look at this, G2 going for aggression of their own, a 5-man play towards B. Shroud, Skadoodle, and Slemmy better be ready for what's going their way. It's a tidal wave of G2, and it's a spray down from Cloud9. Slemmy, Skadoodle, they lock it out in the end. Some real anticipation as to what they can achieve. Again, you've got to say, though, the utility has been worked down from G2. They are down to Molly's, 1 smoke, a couple of flashes, and now Smith's position's been given up. He actually sticks out there pretty long, and there you go. There's the quick trigger grab from Cloud9. They want to get into this, but there's still Shocks. 3 back-to-back for him, just spraying in. Cloud9 are being disassembled one by one man.
Scream moving back in there. He is going to be shut down by Slemmy. But Shocks now is still alive, still well, peeking out, and oh my goodness, that spray transfer shuts out Slemmy.
He has been incredibly instrumental in Dignitas even getting close to this comeback. But here we go, Hellraisers. How are you going to filter out? Are we going to see the changes that I mentioned, or is it going to be more of the same? It appears from Oscar's movement, it's going to be more of the same for now, with a lot of emphasis put on A. Oh my goodness, the meat grinder in effect, the blink of an eye! One of the fastest rounds of Counter-Strike you will witness. Hellraisers take it in style.